Do you think it was Boris being bullish, or do you think he really means it?
Well, Boris means it. Boris would once wanted, what he said, he wanted to be world king. So why would he want to leave? The problem for Boris is that he's now become the political equivalent of Monty Python's Dead Parrot sketch. It is important, the G7 summit, it's important, the NATO summit. Ukraine is certainly important. But what matters is what happens back home. And when you've got a prime minister who is in trouble over the economy, he's in trouble over his own statements with Partygate, when he's lost the confidence of almost 80% of his backbenchers of his own party, it's really not enough to say, just like Margaret Thatcher said in 1987, I'll go on and on and on. Remember, Margaret Thatcher said that in 87. By 1990, she's out. I think Boris Johnson, having said, I'll be here till the 2030s, could well find himself out by the end of this year.
Yeah, I mean, he is someone, though, that, whether you like him or not, he's a very good campaigner, he can be a very good vote winner, and if they become a bit more conservative in their policies, which there's an awful lot of pressure to do, perhaps that is just going to be enough for people to say, actually, if we back him, he might get us back in.
Well, there's a big problem with that. And you're absolutely right. The key reason why Boris Johnson became prime minister, replacing Theresa May, for many Tory MPs, is the idea he was an electoral asset. Not necessarily policy, not necessarily his day-to-day management. The idea is he does well in rallying the crowds. The problem now is that for many of those Tory MPs, especially in seats that were taken in 2019, think of the Red Wall, he's become an electoral liability. It's not just the by-elections, the disasters at Tiverton and in Wakefield that we saw on Thursday. The idea is that going into the general election in 2023, you need to have a rallying cry. And the problem is that the rallying cry of get Brexit done in 2019, in 2023, people say, wait a minute, why isn't it done yet? And the point is that on the economy, on social services, it's not really been done for many folks, what they're seeing day to day. And saying, well, we'll deport asylum seekers to Rwanda looks like sort of a cover excuse to try to throw a bit of red meat out to them, saying, please, please, please vote for Boris one more time.